Welcome back to Tea and Toys. This time we've got the original 1991 ToyBiz Juggernaut from the original X-Men toy line. Oh, this guy came out before the cartoon was even a thing. I think that cartoon didn't come out until, what, 94, 93 from memory? So yeah, the X-Men toys are already on the shelves. You know, we had Wolverine, Colossus, the Archangel, Magneto, Apocalypse. I think you had 3 baddies originally, and about 4 or 5 heroes. I think yeah, Storm was one of the other characters as well. Nightcrawler, favourite hero. But as you all know, Juggernaut is my favourite supervillain. At the moment, he's probably not a supervillain, and they're probably making absolute, just bad decisions in regards to, well, any and all characters now currently at Marvel. But here he is, the Juggernaut. Bought from a charity auction very recently with another character, which I can't show because it's a gift for somebody else. And it was luckily, it was a great auction that I could re-pick this one up. So my original one, long broken, this action feature, which this one has, still very good, works very well. You can move the arms separately, but when doing that as a child, I broke my original one, and this arm became just a flippity-floppity mess. The other arm still worked with the action feature. The wheels are always very good. I think this one's a bit gnarly, that one, actually. Look at that. Look at that bit there. Bit of gnarly bit of wheel there. Might get a knife to carve that off. Can he roll? Well, not really, because he just falls over. The original figure, when it was originally released, came with like a battle card or an information card and a battering ram. Yes, the living battering ram that is in fact K-Marker Juggernaut came with a battering ram weapon. But the original ToyBiz toy line did do that. Like Cyclops came with the soundbite one came with like a rifle, laser rifle, and the standard version came with this big hulking laser holding gun thing. Cyclops is a living laser gun. He doesn't need a big laser gun. Wolverine came with a sword. Guess what? Wolverine doesn't need swords. He's got claws. But that's by the by. That's just one of those things they'd always stick a random crazy accessory and things like this for characters that don't really need an accessory. Juggernaut doesn't need an accessory. He is the accessory. All those figures had an action feature. Some work better than others. With Storm and Cyclops, the light up eye only had like a lifetime because you can't change out that battery or else you snap out the figure and put the battery in and try and glue it back together again. It'll never work. Standard articulation for a figure of his time. So stiff. I'm surprised at how stiff his legs are. This is like a 30-year-old toy, and both figures that were bought on the auction, absolutely perfect condition in regards to the paint. Like the paint on this is really good. It's got a little chip out of his nose, and I think a little bit on the arms, but even then I can't really see. A bit of wear and tear from where the back of the legs is hitting the bottom. Our shot. But other than that, this guy has really been kept in such good condition. Like the paint blob on the eye there is not so good. I'm not going to cry about it. Yeah, big fan of the Juggernaut. So happy to have picked this one up. And let's get out a few other Juggernaut-esque items that I also have. I don't have a full collection of Juggernaut action figures. Probably won't be picking up a whole host of them. But I've got a few that I have. It's the Eagle Moss, I think now folded Eagle Moss, I think in administration. Juggernaut statue. This thing weighs a ton, like really heavy. That's the only one I kept from picking up that model line, is that Juggernaut. This is the Street Fighter vs X-Men Juggernaut from the old video game. Quite a cool figure actually. You can get a helmetless version of that, and one in the grey costume, but nah. If I pick up anything Juggernaut, it's going to be the red-brown costume. And I think this is like connectors or connectables. Juggernaut. I'm getting bigger, so I'm going to have to zoom out even. And the Juggernaut versus Colossus, the most recent Marvel Legends one. And he cannot even fit on the page. There he is. Hulking above. I don't mean to use that word. Oh, no. We all know who wins the fight between Juggernaut and the Hulk. It's the Juggernaut every time. Come on. Watch the comments flow. And look how much bigger this Juggernaut is from that original figure. And he did do the like smaller scaled down metal versions of all those old X-Men toys, and you can get this Juggernaut sculpt in that little metal figure. Oh, if I see it, car booty, I might pick it up, but other than that, not too interested. and Brother and I into HeroClix, and I will pick up anything that is Juggernaut HeroClix. Oh, he's majorly dusty. This is the Juggernaut version. This is the on the shelf, the little short one there. The most recent sort of fan picked one by the Juggernaut, by the HeroClix World Champion, 2018 HeroClix World Champion. Sorry, Tyler Sprees, and that is his design for the Juggernaut. So here, this one will go in the box. I'm not giving it back to my brother because it's mine. And I love the Juggernaut. And there's a few others. Let's get them out. Kane Marco is in my possession. So there is the Juggernaut, or the Kane Marco. It's exactly the same paint sculpt as the Juggernaut version. This one sort of lives in the bag, I don't know why, protecting him. And then there's the original veteran HeroClix Juggernaut. Terrible dial on this one. Like, the only decent click is that. And never even had charge. And he can't throw anything because he had Battle Fury. Ugh. Limited figure that. There's the helmetless Juggernaut as well. The stats on this one, again, the top click was acceptable for its era, but it just depletes into some absolute nothingness, which is not at all what Kane Marco's Juggernaut should be. And then there was the, I think this is the Web of the Spider Juggernaut. Or was it? No, it's an X-Men set Juggernaut. Can't remember that set. This one's actually quite a good one. Nice big chunky figure. I think the only one I don't have to hand, the zombie one is in the box, but I do have it. And the one I don't have is the one from the Deadpool set. So yeah, that is a little rundown of everything Juggernaut figure and HeroClix base that I have. I'm just happy to say that I have the original one back in the collection. What do you think of the Juggernaut in general? Hulk fans, we don't want you here. I'm joking. I used to love the Hulk, but in time I've grown to dislike the Hulk. But you know that from my other videos. So yeah, Juggernaut's back. Do you collect the old ToyBiz stuff? Do you collect just specific characters yourself? Don't forget to love, like, and comment the hell out of the video. And I'll see everybody else next time.